Hey everybody, this is Eric from OurJamz, and today we're going to be talking about using the library in the Jam Workstation. Our jam of the day is Cherry Hill Still, used from our previous video. We're going to go ahead and, if you open up the library here, you can see the different elements. You have different video elements that have been recorded. Aligned video are things that were recorded into this jam. Unaligned video are things that were uploaded into this jam. And then here's all the audio tracks, etc. To make this interesting, we're going to go ahead and delete everything here. So go ahead and you can click on the track there, and you can shift click to select all of them there, and then just hit delete. And then they all go away. Okay, so now we have just the video track here and nothing else. So let's go ahead, add a track. So this is the click track. Go ahead and drop that in there. Okay, so now we have click track. Now go over to the library. That should be the first one that was uploaded here, and just pick it up, drag it over here. Now when you drag it into the track here, you can decide where you want to drop it down. If you want to try and be precise, you can try and line it up right at the beginning, or you can just drag it over here to the left somewhere, and that'll tell you that it wants to drop it down to the beginning. And then you can see it went ahead and filled the whole structure up there with that click track. So hit play, and there's our click track. Okay. Now, other things of note there is you notice the little green line that appeared there and a green box. So that's what we call the placement grid. So the green bar at the top here says, I want this this clip to be dragged in here for the duration of this entire segment there, which is generally the size of the whole song. But you can go further down here and do a smaller subdivision if you want. Like, I just want that piece right there. So I can drop it right there, and you see it only puts that piece of the clip in instead of the whole thing. So if I play here, there's nothing, and then it'll start playing right there. So that's an option for you, and this is mostly useful when you're doing video editing. So we'll come back to that when we do our video editing section. So let's go ahead and put our click track back. Okay, and let's add another track, and I'm not sure I'm going to get all this right, but we're going to try. Guitar. If I could spell guitar. There you go. Okay, let's drag the next one over, which is hopefully the guitar. All right, now you can see this one's shorter here. It doesn't go all the way as long as the click track. Let's hit play. There you go. Okay, now what we can do is we know that's where that track ends. That might be the end of the song. There might be more after it. Who knows? Let's just assume that's the end of the song. 148, that's not the end of the song. But whatever, let's go ahead and trim this off. So I can click down here, move my cursor over there, and let's say right here. Now I can click on this track above, and I can hit split clips right there, and that will split it in two. And I can click on this part and hit delete, and now it's gone. And then now everything will end right there instead. It'll fade out, and then the click track will stop right there. Okay. Now another thing you can do on your keyboard is you can use the left and right arrow keys to jump around in 5-second intervals if you want to quickly jump around. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's try another one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this, but we're going to give it a try. Bass. Let's see here. Now on the bass track is this guy right here, which was 12:20 p.m. So let's come over here. There's a 12 p.m. something. Let's hope that's it. Drag that there. We're going to improve this in the future to give you more meaningful data there, but that's what we have for now. Okay, so now we should have bass. Yep. There you go. So now we have the basic pieces put together there, and you can keep doing this, so keep adding things along. So the stuff in the library here represents everything associated with this jam. It's not just your particular mix, but the whole thing. So if somebody else records into a different mix and you want to pull that track into your clip, you can. You just do exactly what we did there. Okay? Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the video editing. So the click track video that was uploaded has this 90 BPM thing, which is not all that interesting. You can also click on that and hit delete, and now that's gone. And now you see up here, this is the default video if you don't have a video. So that's this little animation there that shows the little notes going by, just to show you that yes, video's working, but you don't have any video in there. But let's go ahead and put some video in there. So we're going to go to Align Video, which is all the recordings. And right here, this is Clyde's first guitar track, so we're going to go ahead and drop that down there. And that will line up with that first guitar track that we dropped in. I'm going to go ahead and mute this click track here. And there you can see. All right, and now you can see that dragged that video into the whole piece there. Now if I want to take another video, let's pick the bass here. I can drag this over, and now I can decide where I want to drop this down. So I can put it over here somewhere, and then it'll go from that point forward, and it'll ask you, do you want to replace those existing clips or fill in the empty space? We didn't have any empty space, so there's nothing to do that with. So we'll hit apply, and what that does now is at this point in time right here, it'll switch from guitar to bass on the video. So if we watch, okay, you can see that. Now where that placement grid gets really handy here is when you want to start doing stuff like this. So let's do the same thing again, but using the placement grid this time. So we'll take the guitar, and instead of dragging it into the entire thing, let's just pick a small piece like that right there. And you see now it only puts that little spot in. And then we can come over and drag the bass, do the same thing. So drag it over into this area. Placement grid comes up, and you say, I want to put it right there. And you see now it put those two pieces right there, and it synchronized the bass in the right spot on the jam and everything, so that it's in time. If you watch the video. So this is what I talked about clips being aligned. So the system knows that even though we put this video right here, skip the first, 8 seconds of the video so that it starts in the right place. And now you can just continue on doing that. So here we have some drums, do the same thing. So I'm gonna add more drums because I'm a drummer. So let's put more drums there, even though we don't have the drums in the song yet. Got it. Okay, so now let's see, what else could we do there? One of the things to note, when I drag those on, you'll see there's a little red bar there, and what that is that tells you where in time that clip is valid. So this one here, this was not recorded from the beginning of this. No, this one was. Sorry. If you want to change your mind, just pull it up there somewhere. Let's try this one maybe. Nope. One of these was not valid for the whole song. I guess all of these are. Okay. If something was recorded later in the song, then it won't show up across the whole. Let's just try this one here. So you can see that little red box there. That's the extent of this video. It doesn't go any further than that. So if I try to drag it out here somewhere, the system's going to be it's going to recognize that you put it somewhere beyond where it can actually do the alignment because it's too far out of its range. So at this point, you can do that, and it'll convert it into an unaligned copy, which means you can put it anywhere you want. We're not going to do that right now, but that's another option that you can do there. So there's a quick overview of how you move things from your library into your jam. You can also use the library to upload additional content there if you want to put new videos up there. So like these here, you see somebody uploaded a YouTube video here, and you can do the same thing. So let's plop that YouTube video right there. I don't even know what that video is. Let's take a look. Okay. Sorry about the video performance. It's very laggy when I have my screen capture running here. So, okay, that's a quick overview of how you use the library to move things into your jam. Please enjoy and have fun with it. Thanks.